What up, YouTube? Welcome to my channel. I'm Anthony TV. And look, before we get into today's video, I need you to do me a favor. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment if you got some comments. All right, guys, so today, I just want to get into some of the job requirements for some of the food service companies. All this information that I'm looking at is, you can access it online. All this information is found online. But for those people who, just don't want to take the time to pull it up, I'm gonna help you out with that. So I'm just gonna be giving the job requirements for some of the food service companies, most of the food service companies. I'm just gonna tell you what they are. All right, so without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. So the first one we got on the list is U.S. foods. So what are the requirements for U.S. foods for anybody interested in getting on with them? All right, so definitely do your own research for your particular state or city, wherever you are. But the job description and the requirements should be the same for the most part. The pay could be different, but the job description and requirements and things of that nature should be the same. So we're just focusing on the requirements at this point. So, U.S. foods, physical requirements: ability to lift, carry, push, pull 20 to 80 pounds of product repetitively during each shift required, comfortable driving and working in inclement weather conditions with frequent stops, 10 plus per shift required. What you must bring to the table is this: must be at least 21 years of age, must have a valid Class A license issued by the state or legal resident with necessary endorsements and DOT qualifications. You must have a minimum of 6 months commercial driving experience or 3 months commercial driving experience in the food and beverage delivery industry. You also must be able to operate a manual transmission. That's preferred. All right, so that's U.S. foods, and that's the requirements for U.S. foods. All right, so, and some of these don't have the salaries on here, but the ones that do, I'll tell you what they say on here. And this is in South Florida. Salary, it says up to $30 an hour, and they're also offering a $3,000 sign-on bonus. This is actually in Boca Raton, Florida. And like I said, all of this, that information may vary based on your state and the city that you're in. So do your own research on that. And you can find all this information on Indeed.com. All right, so we're gonna go to the next one. We're gonna go to Cheney. Let's go with CheneyBros and see what CheneyBros requirements are. All right, so the qualifications for CheneyBros is real short. It's basically you just need a CDL Class A license, and commercial driving experience is 1 year preferred. So preferred is 1 year. And that's Cheney. Says home daily, no nights, overtime, weekends, year-round work. That's the schedule. home daily, no nights. They offer overtime, weekend work, and year-round work. And the pay here for this particular one says between $60,000 and $70,000 per year. And this is CheneyBros, and this is actually in Jacksonville, Florida. So they're hiring right now. They're looking for, it says here, 5 to 10 people. All right, so that's Cheney. So let's go to the next one. Let's go to Cisco. Let's see what Cisco driver requirements are. And guys, do me a favor, let me know in the comments if you have something to add to any of these companies in terms of the requirements. If anything that I'm saying need to be corrected or whatever, or if you want to add anything, if you work for these companies, just put it in the comments. All right, so we're gonna go to Cisco. This is also in Jacksonville, Florida. It's got here $24.14 an hour. Let's see what their requirements are. All right. It's first off, it says recent driving school graduates welcome. So all you guys that's in trucking school, getting out of trucking school, Cisco has a spot for you. All right. Recent driving school graduates welcome. You must be 21 years of age, must submit to a pre-employment drug screen, must have a commercial Class A license with a clean driving record, ability to read, write, communicate in English. It is touch freight, may need to lift, push, or move product weighing an average of 40 to 60 pounds and as much as 100 pounds. Must be flexible, overtime as required, and occasional weekends and holidays. All right. That's Cisco. So Cisco will hire you basically with no experience, fresh out of trucking school. So that's good for all the new drivers out there that's wanting to know if they need any type of experience to work in food service. For some companies, you don't. Cisco happens to be one of those companies that you don't need experience. All right, so let's do my company. Let's do Gordon Food Service. All right, Gordon requirements. Must be at least 21 years of age. And Gordon also says, we'll teach you a lot, but we do have a few minimum requirements. And number one is, must be 21. Also, must successfully pass a drug test that will assess drug usage, including marijuana, and a background check. Must have a Class CDL license, CDL Class A. Must have a clean driver record as required by DOT and Gordon Food Service standards. You must be registered through the Department of Transportation Drug and Alcohol Clearinghouse and provide electronic consent in order to be considered for employment with us effective January 6, 2020. If you have not registered through the clearinghouse, click to register. And last but not least, you must have a high school diploma or GED. And that's it. So again, Gordon is another company that will hire you with minimum to no experience, driving experience. All right. All right. So let's go to Performance Food Group. Let's see what performance requirements are. All right, PFG. Again, this is in Florida. This is actually Fort Pierce, Florida. Again, do your own due diligence, do your research on your own city and state. This particular location, they're hiring. It says home daily, $60,000 to $80,000 a year average. For a job description, they're doing an $8,000 sign-on bonus, $5,000 referral bonus. It says 60 to 80,000 average salary at 1 year mark. This driver role is responsible for driving a tractor trailer or straight truck, interstate and or interstate, on local, over the road, shuttle and or overnight routes to customers according to a predetermined delivery schedule. And yada yada yada. We're not gonna go through all the job description. We looking for the requirements. So must have a valid Class A license, must have a high school diploma or equivalent, must be able to work the assigned schedule, must be able to meet all physical requirements listed in the job description, must be able to pass a road test, have a valid Class A license and medical card, and meet all state licensing and or certification requirements where applicable. Must be 21 years of age, have a clean MVR for the past 3 years, and pass a post-offer DOT drug screen, DOT physical and criminal background check. Preferred qualifications: must have 1 year of commercial driving experience, food service distribution, industry experience, onboard computer and electronic law system experience, handheld point of delivery scanning system experience, customer service related work experience, reliable employee, no attendance, tardy issues. All those I just mentioned were preferred qualifications. And that's PFG. That is PFG. All right, let's go to let's go to Reinhardt. Let's see what Reinhardt. See Reinhardt. Let's go to McLane real quick. Let's look at McLane. All right. McLane, first year average pay $65,000, $5,000 sign-on bonus, third shift, local 1 night, route CDL Class A, and at least 1 year or 50,000 verifiable miles experience. It's required for this position as a McLane driver. You are the face of our company and our customers working in a fast-paced environment. It says first year pay $65,000 a year. First year. Minimum qualifications and requirements. You must have a Class A CDL license, at least 1 year of at least 1 year or 50,000 verifiable miles of tractor trailer driving experience is required. Must be at least 21 years of age, ability to lift and move product in pallets which may weigh up to 75 pounds, able to use a 2-wheel hand truck and ramps, ability to read and comprehend labels, instructions, bills of lading, able to communicate with customers, management, and other teammates, blah, 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 blah. So we're not gonna read all of that, but must be able to pass the background check, drug screening, and that's McLane. That is McLane. All right. All right, let's look at Benny Keith. Benny Keith driver. Job qualifications. Must know and adhere to Department of Transportation and Federal Motor Carrier safety regulations. Must have at least 1 year of route driving experience. DOT certification required. And actually this is in Texas, guys. It says valid Texas state class ACDL license required, ability to understand and enforce regulatory guidelines, knowledge of customer service principles and quality standards, ability to use Microsoft Office and learn new applications, ability to perform repetitive lifting of 50 pounds, excellent verbal and written communication skills, basic math skills, high school diploma, and yada, yada, yada. All right, so that's Benny Keith. So basically, again, must have 1 year route driving experience, a valid Class A CDL license in your state. And that's basically what you need to work for Benny Keith. All right, guys, so those are a few food service companies and the job requirements. Remember, do your own research for these companies. Talk to other food service drivers that work for these particular companies just to get a little bit more insight, a little bit more information. Nobody knows better than the people who are already working for these companies. So, you know, if you see those guys out there, or, you know, you're watching a video like mine and, you know, somebody working for a company that you're interested in working for, hit them up in the comments. Ask the questions that you're looking for answers to. But yeah, guys, hope that helps somebody. Again, all this information is online. You can access it pretty easily. I'm on Indeed.com. So all you gotta do is just take a few minutes and pull it up, and the information will be right in front of you. So I hope this helps some guys out there. Again, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and drop a comment if you got some comments. And until next time, guys, I'll catch you later. Peace.